It is 6:02, and we will call this meeting to order. If you would please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And each month, we like to share a portion of our vision, mission, and core values. And this month is the second half of the core values. And we believe in instruction that is student-centered, effective, creative, engaging, and that teaches more than academic content. We believe in assessments that are authentic, meaningful, appropriate, and helpful in guiding students' futures in whatever vocation they choose. We believe in facilities should provide a safe, clean, and effective learning environment. And we believe in proper stewardship of resources that supports the sustainability, security, and effectiveness of our school district. And next would be the students of the month. And we'll start with the elementary.
There it is. All right, I have my little man over here, Mr. Jalen Middleton. Come on up here, Jalen. All right, Jalen is a first grader in Miss Hill's class. See her over there, right? She's watching me just so you know. He is the son of Chris and Whitney Middleton. He has a couple siblings, Melanie and Chloe. I got that all right so far? Are you with me? Okay. I asked him what his favorite subject in school was. What'd you say? Math, that's right. Good job. What his favorite food was, he told me pizza. What kind of pizza?
Cheese.
Cheese pizza. We knew that one, didn't we? Favorite color?
Blue.
Blue. Favorite TV show?
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse. You're on it. I asked him what he liked best about Bloomfield. He just said the school. But my favorite response from Jalen was this. I asked him what his favorite hobby was. He said school makes him tired, so he likes to lay down and take a nap. I could probably use a nap too once in a while, buddy. So I did get a quote from his teacher. You want to know what Miss Hill says about you? You sure? All right. I would be worried if it was me, but all right. She says, Jalen is a joy to have in class. He works hard and continues to improve every day. His smile lights up a room. He's a very kind-hearted boy who enjoys life and gets along with everyone. That is awesome, buddy. That is awesome. All right, so I have a Student of the Month plaque for you, all right, and a gift card to Dairy Queen for a Blizzard. Do you like ice cream? All right, awesome. Everybody, Jalen Middleton.
Okay, so our students of the month for March, we had two, of course. We had one for the middle school and one for the high school. High school was a freshman, it's Mr. Matt Ryan, and our 7th grade for March was Mr. Noah Lombardi. We're going to start with Noah Lombardi, 7th grade. Come on up, Noah. Where you at, buddy?
All right, good. You hold on a second.
Noah's response to our questions. His favorite food? Tacos. Currently, his clubs, teams, programs, groups that he's involved with. He said not currently, but previously this year robotics, and I still do work relating to robotics during homeroom.
I forgot to mention something because it was on my mind at the time, but I'm also vice president of Junior Beta.
That's what I thought, man. I knew that was coming out there, so well done. Now, this is a great right here. I said, what is your favorite subject and why? And Noah says, if we count subjects that I don't have, then it's computer science, since I enjoy geometry and other mathematical fields, which computer science was built on. However, if we don't, the math, since I said before, most of what I love about computer science is math. So there we go. Math is it. His hobbies, again, computer science, and nearly doing anything I do is computer science or math related. What I like most about Bloomfield Middle and High School, the staff. All the staff who I can think of are genuinely amazing people and care about the students more than anything else. Noah, that's a great comment right there, buddy. We appreciate you and congratulations on being the student of the month in Margaret. Get back, get back over there and, yeah, where you're headed. So, well done. All right, and next, our student of the month is freshman, Mr. Matt Ryan. Get up here, Matt. How are you, buddy? Come on, man. How are you, kid? I'm good, man. I'm good. All right. So, Matt, I'm with you here. His favorite food, biscuits and gravy. Well done, sir. Sticks to you, doesn't it? He says, right now, I'm not involved in any clubs or teams or programs in that. His favorite subject, math, right?
Yeah,
Why?
it's because I'm good at it.
That's right, man. You're good at it. That's all you need to know. You're good at it. That's great. I love it. His hobbies, he's a gamer, right?
Yeah.
What's your favorite game?
Rainbow Six Siege.
Okay, I don't know what that is, but I know it's played, so well done on that. Also, what do you like most about Bloomfield Middle and High School? And he says how good all the teachers are. And you know what, Matt? They thought the same of you because they nominated you and Noah both for Students of the Month, and they voted for you. So congratulations, sir. Well done. All right. Thank you both.
All right. Well, again, congratulations to the students of the month and their families. And we invite you to stay for the rest of the meeting. But if you need to leave, we understand, and we will pause for just a second. Oh, yeah. All right, we'll continue with the elementary recognition.
Sure. So, welcome Wednesday, the boys baseball team, Coach Harvey came over to support us. Greene County Veterans Council and Richard Nichols come through there and invited the kids in. And then our middle and high school track teams with Rachel Wiseman and Sapphire Dickinson came over. Appreciate all their efforts, and I know the kids really enjoy it when they're being greeted coming in the mornings. We recently took iRead testing, and I can't give a lot of these, I shared with you guys a link on those, on the weekly updates where we're at with that, but I just wanted to just give a shout out to our kindergarten, first and second grade teachers, because second grade was taking that test first time we opted into it. As I said before, they weren't real on board right out of the gate, but we did extremely well, way higher than I had even come close to anticipating. Talked to a lot of principals prior to me opting in on this for us, and we didn't get into it right away. I mean, they allowed this 2 years ago. And I'm just not the guinea pig type of guy. I want to see how it goes. I want to see how it works. And they were giving me percentages of how their second graders were doing. And we far outdid that this year to be the first time. And that's just a tribute to our kindergarten, first grade, and second grade teachers and the efforts they put in. So. Shout out to them. Third grade did really well. Also, they were a little worried this year. We had a group coming in that struggled a little bit more, but our numbers were higher than we had anticipated as well. And we do our retakes on May 15th for those that didn't pass. So far, we've done pretty well with the kids and getting them through there and passing that test. So I don't expect anything different. We did have some teachers in second and third grade attend, and then when we get back on April 1st, we have another group. We're going to a science of reading workshop in a sense, and I went with Miss Evans and the second and third grade teachers, and it was phenomenal. It was a great workshop. Sometimes when you go to these things, some of them are great, and some of them are like, man, I gotta get back to work. I need to get back to work. And this was not one of those. This was. They gave us a lot of great ideas. They showed us a lot of things and what science reading is actually about. And they're targeting, I always brag about how well we do on iReading and things like that. But to be honest, our special ed department, we get good cause exemptions and we don't get a lot of them to pass. And that's always an issue. Well, science reading targets that. So we're really hoping to see improvements there. And what I really liked about that was the teachers were we didn't know what to expect, right? And we walked in and there was a lot of things that we do that they just validated for us, which was awesome. Then there were things that we do that I saw eyes starting popping open like, oh, and the teachers were great because they were just owning it. They're like, hey, I've not done that before. What is this about? And they were really getting involved. And when you see that, that's awesome because you've got buy-in. So we were really excited about that. I told you, I think last meeting, or maybe it was on one of the emails that we send for the updates, but Candace Patterson, our librarian, was having some difficulties with what she calls library citizenship. Kids taking care of books, checking them out, bringing them back on time, things like that. So she came up with a patrons program where she highlights and rewards kids, again, for doing the right thing. So citizenship involves following the rules while in class, making sure you turn the books back in on time, and basically just taking care of them, and they come in good shape. And so she's nominated, she gives me 3 every week that she pulls and highlights. And those this week and last week were Trinity Fields, Nora Jacobs, June Wagner, Hudson Vogel, Avery Falk, and Audrey Hill. And they all received prizes just for doing the right thing. Again, positive reinforcement, I think, is important. I also like to thank Mr. Dean and his staff. They had the middle school success night. I know he'll talk more about that, but our 5th graders look forward to that, and I think it's something that they need, and it's awesome if these guys are willing to do that, invite them over and kind of give them a little snapshot of what it's going to be like in junior high. So we appreciate that also. And the last thing that I have is our character trait drawing winners, like I do every time. We only had 4 so far this month, so Logan Montoya Chambers, Jay Babcock, Adrian Helton, and Colton Kidd were our winners. And 2 of them for the character trait of respect, 1 for citizenship, and 1 for responsibility. So that's going well as always. It's a program we truly believe in and will continue to do.
Okay, yeah, for the middle school and high school. Got word today, we mentioned, I knew that we were moving our Riley Dance Marathon from the 6th to the 13th, which is a good move considering the eclipse weekend. Hard telling what it will look like around here. But to date, they've raised $10,000, and so congratulations to the Riley Dance Marathon kids group, and Miss Jenny Medina for leading that, and really proud of what they're doing. I know that, it's just, we've still got a few weeks to go for that, so congratulations. NGROTC Orienteering National Championships, the Cardinal Orienteering team, they went out last week. They were the top NGROTC orienteering team in Indiana, number 2 ranked team in the region. And as they said, they did their best to represent top performers on weekends were Blaine Van Devener and Lydia Weddle for the varsity, and Braden Moore for the JV. It said also noteworthy efforts were made by cadets Hunter Sisk, Elaine Raper, Jovan Graves, and Aiden Wright. We had our SWIAC All-Conference banquet this past Tuesday. And so we had some all-conference nominees and received all-conference, not just nominees, but received all-conference. On boys basketball, we had Blake Neal and Lance Workman. Honorable mention was Tucker Lent. On girls basketball, we had honorable mention Jaden Metis. And then we also, during the winter months, we recognized our academic all-conference. And Bloomfield, once again, had 3 academic all-conference student athletes: Boone Hostlaw, Josie Astafan, and Finley Jarman. And I should clarify, they are academic all-conference. They don't have to be a member of an athletic team to be considered for academic all-conference. Our ag department, we had 2 events this weekend. We had the Meals of Hope on Tuesday, and then today was the Ag Day. And of course, our FFA is active, and we had several members that went and helped out with both events, both days. On March the 5th, we had our SAT at school day for all juniors, and that went off without a hitch. And that is something we've done for many years. And now it's required by the state that all juniors take the SAT, so that works with that. Mr. Wrigley mentioned the 6th grade success night, which we had last night, and I thought we had great attendance there, and really appreciate the parents that make a priority for their students' education, and my staff that were in attendance and had their spots and showed all the different courses and groups, and they toured the library here, and Ms. Bladen had that, and really appreciate our staff being involved in that. And of course, we'll have other opportunities for the incoming sixth grade to come in over the summer. We had our parent scheduling meeting on March 11th, and again, that was well attended, and we were able to go through scheduling with parents, answer some questions with them that they had, and Ms. Fagan has been swamped with scholarships and getting those taken in. So had a good turnout, and students have done a good job of turning in their scheduling papers and working with Ms. Fagan on that for next school year. And finally, I'll wrap up. We have the opportunity. Bloomfield, it was selected through ROI and to be a part of the second cohort for a microelectronics program. And so the first cohort had schools from Southern Indiana and Northern Indiana. From Southern Indiana, there was Washington Catholic, Lagodi, and Jasper. Up north was Benton Central, was Tippecanoe County, and Lafayette schools, I believe. So we are the second cohort. We're the only school in that cohort. The SCAPE, it'll work focusing specifically on microelectronics. And we had a representative from, I should say, this is a partnership with Purdue University and Indiana University. And we'll have 5 spots for teachers K through 12 that will have the opportunity to collaborate with the staff members from the other schools in creating lessons that are geared towards microelectronics and to integrate those into their classrooms. This is certainly a big push in our area with the microelectronics industry that will be coming into Westgate. And so we have 5 spots K through 12. And I've already had 3 teachers that have, on my end, that have shown interest. And so, it's great. And there are several stipends involved, so it's a great opportunity for them. And that's all I have.
All right, thank you. And for public comments, we have 2 that have signed up. Anybody that wanted an opportunity to speak, did they have the opportunity to sign up? Just the 2 then? Okay. So we will start with Liz Hildebrand.
Hey, you guys got a pretty long email from me today, all of the board members did, with 3 years of previous emails attached that has gone to coaches and administration. So I'll keep this relatively short and just say, I don't believe that Deanna Potts has the knowledge or emotional maturity to be a coach. Her lack of knowledge not only leads to an environment where players can't grow, but their skills deteriorate playing underneath her. More importantly, that lack of knowledge leads to our girls being injured because Deanna does not know what she's doing as a coach. She lacks the emotional maturity to be a coach and instead embodies all of the worst characteristics you would have as a stereotype of a teenage girl. She looks to exclude people, create a culture of bullying, belittles the girls, devalues the players. And I would just say our girls deserve better than that.
Thank you. And then Amaya Hildebrand.
Hi. So, like I said, my name's Amaya. I'm a junior here at Bloomfield. And I came into the Bloomfield High School volleyball program as an eager and excited 14-year-old freshman after to play for the team that I was so excited to join. But after just 1 season, the feelings quickly diminished. I often caught myself thinking in a perpetual cycle of just one more. Just one more practice and it'll change. Just one more game and something will change. Just one more meeting and maybe the constant culture of emotional abuse, exclusion, and degradation will change. But it never did, which is why I sit and talk in front of you today as an incoming senior, urging you to not allow this environment to continue for all the girls to come, because none of those girls deserve to lose the love for a sport I once did.
Thank you. All right. And under routine business, the meeting minutes of the February 29th, 2024 regular session. Do I have a motion to approve?
I move we approve.
All right, and a second?
I'll second.
All right, all in favor? Thank you. And then the treasurer's report. Do I have a motion to approve?
I motion we approve.
All right, do I have a second?
Go ahead. I'll second.
All in favor? All right, thank you. And then on to personnel. We need to pull for a separate vote, Mitchell Birch and Nicole Birch for a separate vote. And is there any others to pull for separate vote?
I'd like to pull the varsity basketball coach and the varsity volleyball coach for a separate vote.
Okay, any others? All right, seeing none, I need a motion to approve Mitchell and Nicole.
I make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
A second, all in favor? All right, thank you. And then I need a motion to approve the varsity basketball coach. Do I have a motion?
I'll motion to approve.
And do I have a second?
I'll second.
All right, all in favor? All opposed? All right, thank you. And then the volleyball coach, I need a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion.
And do I have a second?
I'll second.
All right, all in favor? All opposed? All right, thank you very much. And then for the remainder of the personnel list, do I have a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve.
And do I have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor? All right, thank you very much. And then for donations, we'd like to thank Superior Driving, Paragon Force, DeHuff Financial, and Crane Credit Union for their donations to the Riley Dance Marathon. And also to John and Donna Fields for their donation to the Redliners, John Greiner, Ken Robertson, and Ryan Van Diever for their donations to the NJROTC, and then also to an anonymous donor made to the cafeteria lunch accounts. Do I have a motion to approve?
I make a motion to approve.
And do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Thank you. All in favor? All right, thank you very much. And then fundraiser requests for the high school soccer and softball teams. Do I have a motion to approve?
I make a motion we approve.
Okay, and a second?
I'll second.
All in favor? All right, thank you. And then, do I have a motion to approve the April 2024 board meeting date from the 25th to April the 18th?
I move we approve.
Okay, and do I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor? All right, thank you very much. And then the 2024 post-prom overnight and out-of-state trip. Do I have a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve.
And then a second?
I'll second.
All in favor? All right, thank you. And then for middle school math textbook adoption. Is there any comments or anything on that? No, okay. Do I have a motion to approve?
I motion we approve.
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor? Thank you very much. And then the school-owned equipment contracting for transporting children proposal. Do I have a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Okay, and a second?
I'll second.
All in favor? All right, thank you. And then, get the wording right. Do I have a motion to uphold the decision of the administration in regards to the appeal of 03/21/24?
I'll make a motion.
And do I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor? Okay, thank you very much. And then on to the superintendent's report.
I just wanted to bring up two grants that I've been working on. Last week, I was able to submit a digital learning grant. There was input from teachers on what can fit into the grant. So there's two different things we're trying to get out of the grant. One is some tools that they use, some technology tools that they use in the classroom already, but getting paid versions for those. One is Kahoot, one's Bluekit, and one's Spelling City. And so the paid versions would fit into this grant, and it would allow them to do even more with what they're using those in the classroom for. So if we get it, great. Then the other piece of that grant is some professional development. And in speaking with the teachers, we decided to go two different routes, and basically, if we get the grant, give two different options to teachers as to how they would like to approach some professional development opportunities. So we won't find out for another probably month if we got that grant. And another one that just opened up that's a lot bigger grant is the Next Generation School Improvement Grant. And it, like the digital learning grant, is competitive. This one's extremely competitive, but I want to try for it, so I've just begun the first steps of working towards that grant to hopefully get us some money that, again, would go mostly to professional development for teachers and whatnot. So as we go along, I'll keep you guys updated on the success of that.
So those programs you said that the teachers would use in the classroom, is that something they can take home and do on their Chromebooks too, as activities?
Yeah, like, a lot of teachers are using Kahoot, for example. That one's been around for a while, but what they're using is the free version. And so it would just allow them to do a lot more in depth if there was the paid version. So, and to be honest, I had Mr. Dean and Mr. Riggleman kind of survey their staffs to tell me which ones to put in based on what they wanted to use. So I wasn't even diving into what it would do for them. I was letting them tell me what to put in the grant with those options. So it was really teacher driven, on what it was. So I didn't even look into all the things that Kahoot, Spelling City, and Bluekit would do on top of what they're already being able to use it. So hopefully it's exciting for the teachers. I mean, they had all the input, to help guide me of what I said would fit into the grant, and then going from there. So just hopeful, like any grant. We'll wait and see.
All right, thank you. And is there any board member comments and items for future agendas?
I'd just like to take a minute and recognize the young lady that came and spoke her mind. I know it takes a lot of courage to get in front of people and say your opinion, and even if they're not popular or whatever the case may be. And I'd like to see more students come and hear from them. I mean, that's part of what we do, is to want to make things better for the students, or they have a better understanding of why we act the way we do about things. So thank you for coming in tonight.
The middle school staff and some of the elementary staff members, the middle school success night I thought it was great, and I want to thank the staff for giving up some of their night to come in and help ease some anxiety for some pretty nervous fifth graders.
And fifth grade parents.
I'm not nervous.
Are you saying the others should be? It's always the lockers. It's always those lockers, isn't it?
Yep, lockers are trouble.
All right, any other comments? All right, seeing none, then our future meetings will be April the 18th, 2024, and May the 30th, 2024, at 6 p.m. here in the Middle and High School Media Center. And this meeting is adjourned. Thank you very much.
I do want to say thank you to all the board members for listening to us.